So over the past 5 months or so, um, these AI-powered chatbots have become really popular, especially for the DIY hobbyist, kind of a tinkerer, and especially folks like me who this is kind of like your first foray into coding, using ChatGPT to generate code. So this is a diagram that I put together for a course that I created on how I've gone about creating these or creating a support chatbot for my plugin support over here. And so I thought I'd just go through it briefly and show you how it comes together. So we've got our chatbot here, which is what our user interacts with. They put their question in, hi, right? And there's a couple things that could happen, right? So they put their question in, and if it's a simple question, right, like hi, the LLM can generate an answer. So the LLM says, hello, how may I assist you today? Now I want help opening plugin files. Right. Oops, I spelled that wrong, but we'll leave the typo in there because the LLM can figure it out. So the question that I just asked now is going to require us to get some other information that the LLM, in this case GPT-4, doesn't have. So I just asked about, how to open plugin files, specifically, regarding our business over here. And so our LLM needs some context. And to get that context, we've indexed all of our past support tickets in a vector database using the library called LlamaIndex. And what happens is there's a lookup, basically. I forget what it's called, but there's a semantic-based lookup here where, based off of the question, we're going to get the most relevant past tickets, and that gets fed back to our large language model, which then looks at the question again and says, okay, here's an answer. So let's look at our answer here. To open plugin files, first you need to unzip. For Windows users, you can also watch this video for more guidance. So open that up. Yep, this is me, Omari Haribin. So it's the right video. Once the plugins, so this is exactly the correct answer. But the reason that this is the correct answer is because we've answered that previously in multiple past tickets, so it has the right context to deliver an answer back to our chatbot. Now the last piece here, and I should mention that this whole question answer and whether or not we should do a lookup or just talk directly to the LLM, this is handled by another framework called LangChain. LangChain has these agents. This is a conversational agent which allows us to have a conversation with the LLM, but also to leverage our index here as a tool, and then also to create some chat history. So because this is a conversation and we want to know where we are in that conversation, LangChain also allows us to have that chat history, which gets fed back to the LLM. So there's like this continuum of like, okay, this is what we've been talking about. Here's what we're talking about now. There's context. And then finally, I've got this storage here, this database for storing our chat history, along with whatever relevant context corresponds to that whole question answer thing. All right. So in case we need to go back and evaluate whether whether there's an issue with how we are indexing our data, we can take a look at that. If the LLM generates an answer where we're like, whoa, where'd you get that context? We can see that kind of thing. So it's really simple. I like to start with the Llama index side of things, where you can just basically create this question answer part of things, right? This is query part. But then when you want to create more of a chatbot experience, that's where some of the LangChain functionality comes in, even though you can do it all with LlamaIndex. Save that for another video. That's where the LangChain functionality comes in. And then the front end of our chatbot, we're just using Gradio and Hugging Face to be able to embed that Gradio chatbot. Here's Gradio right here. Say, it lets you quickly demo, these like machine learning apps. And then Hugging Face allows you to integrates pretty well with Gradio, where you get this, and then I embed that on the site here, and users can interact with it.